got the green again, but it appears somebody else did not. Coming after you. I don't know if he was speeding or what, but pulled him in there. I hope he's okay. It's just a random inspection. Maybe they're looking for that truck. But we're heading up to Pennsylvania, 4:30 in the morning. Let's get up there. God bless everybody. Coming around the mountain when she comes. Well, as of right now, we're on time for our delivery. Probably about 30 minutes early, but that is looking like it is going to change. We are almost in Pennsylvania on 81. And it's 7:30 in the morning, 7:15 in the morning. You can hear that in the video if it picks it up. You have a light wispy sound that you can hear down by the transmission shaft underneath my seat. And I've been noticing it's called the air dryer assembly. It has a governor built into it. It collects the water condensation out of your airlines so it doesn't get in your tanks. Water's bad for air systems. So I replace it every year, and it's about due for this year being ready to replace it. Last year I didn't have a problem with it. I just replaced it anyways. It's one of those things you kind of want to upkeep on your maintenance, preventative maintenance. So airline, all these different valves, your leveling valve, your quick release valve for your airlines, and then of course your air dryer and your governor are all one assembly. So what I'm having a problem with right now is I noticed the governor was purging off slowly. It's not really crisp and quick like it used to be. So either the dryer's getting full of water, or the governor itself has its spring sticking. I don't know what's going on with it. But my air tanks are not replenishing as quickly as they can. I'm sitting at about 80, 85 PSI right now. And they're not. And that constant wisping is like the governor's constantly purging right now. So I'm going to get to my next stop, find some shade. And luckily I have the old one that I took out last time with me, because I kind of felt the governor was making a little bit of noise. So we got that Petro Pilot right here on exit 205, and we are going to do a quick swap out, but that's going to probably take me about 30 minutes to do it. It's pretty easy. There's a governor line straight to the compressor itself in the engine bay that tells it when to stop producing or pushing air into it, shuts it off. And there's two big lines going into it. They go to the tanks and come off the main line, off the compressor. So we'll give you a little one-on-one on that, but we're gonna stop at the Petro, find some shade and hopefully a clean spot on the ground. And I'm gonna have to get my hands a little dirty right now and hopefully still make this appointment, because I don't want to have to wait another day, but hey, we got time. But still, I'd rather get it there, get it off the truck, and get everybody happy. So this video is gonna be air dryer assembly maintenance. Oh, we got plenty of room, yes, but now it's about to find some shade. So we're made it. If anybody wants to hang out with the air dryer assembly, I'm here off exit 205, but this video won't be loaded for a while. LOL. All right, so I don't know if you're picking that up in the video, but it's kind of spazzing now, taking little spurts, and my I do believe my compressor is not refilling right now. So my tanks are, as I use the brakes, my tanks are depleting themselves rather quickly, so it's almost getting to a dangerous zone. So we have to find somewhere to park this thing, and hope we get out of people's way. Oh, please hurry up, so I don't gotta use my brakes. Please hurry up. Let's go back here where all the parking was. Yeah, we're losing air pressure. That's a warning light for air pressure for anybody that doesn't know trucks. Dangerous, but glad we got off the road when we did. And if you lose all your air pressure, guys, your brakes will lock. It's a safety feature in these trucks. So there's the service center over there. So low system air pressure. Yes. Where's a clean spot on the ground? Well, not too many people have relieved their stuff. Well, there's a key bottle right there, of all things. There's a pretty clean spot. Not gonna get much shade, but we will be out of the way. We're gonna be close to the service center, so if I need any tools or anything, hopefully they can help me out with it. You can hear that. It's a good old air governor. All right, somewhat shade. That thing is done, you can kind of see. Oh yeah, not replenishing. Let's replace it. God bless. Hope you're having a better morning than me, but hey, could be worse in life. Your air dryer assembly is right in here, right behind your driver's seat kind of. That's why you can hear the sound right here. So I'm gonna get down there and get that out. And a lot of trucks have them actually inside the engine bay, but for these Volvos, they're all right down here. So let's get to work. Turn some wrenches. So we got some leakage here. I don't know if it was leaking oil or broke a seal or something, but the old one never had that. This is what I replaced last year with this one. So this goes to your compressor straight off the engine, the gear-driven compressor. There's a line that you can break loose that takes it right off. This is a quick connect. You got to push this in to get that big airline out that goes to the tanks. I'm gonna have to take these both off, switch them over to this one, and then this little guy right here is the turn off the governor, turns off the compressor to stop producing air to this thing. So something inside here broke. I don't know what it is. This looks okay. This is where the governor purges. So we'll get this in and see if that fixes our problem. But that's an air dryer assembly and a governor. That's what purges and makes that sound when your tanks are full. So food for thought for you guys. Let me get those switches back in. Just like that. That was our problem. This goes back to what I'm saying, and she's starting to build air again. Perfect. I'm gonna go wash my hands, get a refill, and yeah, we'll get back on the road. And they got some nice steering wheels in there. I don't think they fit on Volvos, but still nice. So these air dryers we'll talk about, I already bought one, what, 4 days ago when I started hearing it purge slowly. But it's not here, of course, so luckily I had that old one. Always keep your old parts. I have the original one too, but these ones are only $65. Sure, that's super cheap, and sure, I'm just dealing with it breaking right now, but the other one is like $150 just for the filter, maybe $125, I forget what it is. So these are a lot more inexpensive to replace, because you need to do it, you need to at least change the filter on the stock one every, I'd say every year at least, but I'd rather do the whole assembly, new governor, new everything. Because of that, it doesn't bolt up directly, so giant zip ties, I was out of them. I used a lot of them for routing my transmission lines when I did my in-frame on the truck, so grab some more because I forgot to. So we are going to get back in there, make sure it's nice and secure because it's pretty close to your drive shaft and a lot of other stuff. So it fits up pretty good by itself in there, in that little same cavity that the stock one came with, but the stock one had 3 bolts holding it in. So we have to get this one secured, and then we're going to go get a drink, clean up a little bit, and get to this drop. Hopefully it'll take it today still. Only took me 25 minutes. Now it's about 35 minutes going in there. Nice dudes in there, nice steering wheel. So let's get this secured. Let's get going. Like that. She purged off and she's good to go. Thanks a lot, TA Truck Center over there, giving us some zip ties to secure it. And I should make a bracket for it. But the zip ties, you put like 6 of them on there, it ain't going nowhere. They're big old boys. We get in there, get some refill and get some hand wash. Get back on the road, but we're 35 minutes and we're done. So just know your truck, know kind of the little things like this that can break, and have an ear for them. I've already bought the new air dryer governor, but it's not supposed to be delivered till the 6th, Monday. So we'll put that one in once it comes. But for now, we had the spare one. So God was looking over us again, and we are back at it. Right, we're back at it. We're about 45 minutes set back now, so we should be there right on time. Hopefully they can get us unloaded. Seems like it's a big place, and our appointment was for noon, so it'll be about 1 o'clock we're going in probably. And just when I tell you can come out here and get your authority, you have to have a mechanical mentality. You have to have worked on a couple cars in your life, understand how an engine works a little bit, or have the willingness to learn that very quickly. So air lines and air systems are a big part of semi trucks. So knowing the little ins and outs of them and what's going to break or what to listen for, how to fix air leaks, that kind of stuff, and just knowing the components of the system. So that's an air dryer and a governor assembly. But that's it. Got lucky. I knew what was going on. I knew I had something going out, so I did grab my old one from the house when I left this time, and that was a good thing I did it, because if I didn't have that, hopefully that truck stop would have had one. But you never know if they are. You never know if you're gonna be lucky enough to be stopping at a giant truck stop with a full service auto or diesel repair shop. So Gob's looking over me. Got it done. We're gonna get back on 81, get to this drop off, but no mechanics, or start learning about trucks. Start watching YouTube videos on everything you can. Facebook is your friend. There's a bunch of pages where guys are just talking about Cummins Motors or Detroit Motors or Volvos or Peterbilts or Freightliners. So just build all the knowledge you can. You need to go drive a truck for a little bit so you kind of firsthand learn the systems for a company. That's awesome too. Get that going. But yeah, we're gonna get back on 81. Pulling the Cobra. That's an authentic one. Ooh, that is a nice car. Even if it's a replica, factory 5 replica. They put in 5.0 Coyote motors in those things. For people that know cars, that's pretty dang cool. But yeah, it's not a bad car to pull behind the motorhome. Have fun with it when you get there. We are just about to get off of 81 and about 45 minutes late to our appointment. So let's pray. They'll probably be on lunch because it was noon. So I'm just praying they unload till whatever, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, so that I can get it off trailer, because it is a floor load. It's not palletized, so they'll have the forklift that has the forks on each side that kind of squeeze the product. So we're praying that they can stay a little late for me and get this off the trailer. Let's see what they say. Getting close, within 15 miles now. But remember when I was talking about knowing your lanes and knowing the terrain? Know your lanes, know the terrain. This one's up to Mountaintop, PA. Mountaintop's the first sign of where this is delivering. It's up here in the mountains of Central PA. So ask for more money for that. Hold out for more money for that. Go for the load that might be a little heavier, but delivering to Allentown or Reading in Pennsylvania. About the same distance, but you don't have to deal with the big mountains, especially if you're heavy. So I'm only 20,000 pounds. It's not bad for the truck. It's a hot day though. It's 86 degrees. Just know your lanes. Lanes are a lot more than just the markets that are good and bad. It's the terrain, it's everything else, it's fuel prices, it's IFTA taxes, everything included. So that's my 2 cents into that, and we are almost there. Of course, we'll do a video when we arrive, and praying that they don't have a problem with pallets in the road. Geez, it's the second one. There was a one about 5 miles back that was completely obliterated. Someone hit it. There's number 2, so I guess someone's probably flatbedding, not securing too well or whatever, but that's dangerous. It's like a ladder in the road, a pallet. Yeah, let's get there. See you in a little bit. God bless. Well, that was my 2.5 miles on Highway 80. I haven't been on 80 this whole year, even till last year. It's been a long time since I've been on 80. Only a couple times in upstate New York. My first year loads, I did that. But all you guys that run that Highway 80 out there, I salute you guys, for especially in the winter. That is a rough patch of interstate right there. So we're taking a left here, and we are 6 miles away. Right, we're going up 309, so almost there. I haven't stopped since I repaired the air dryer, so need to pee a little bit. Not bad. Don't drink too much fluids when you know you're going to have to be in the truck for a while. But drink a lot once you get stopped. Hopefully they got a bathroom. So here comes a moving truck. Those guys go far too. Normally they do. Atlas. It's nice Kenworth. There he goes. Here, police, some ambulance. Alright, so we got a little gap. No, we got something coming up the left. Right. Let's get a little gap here. Come on, tanker. Got a little area. There we go. factory if that's it. We are looking for Fabrical. 0.5 on your left. 5 miles. So we talk about terrain, guys. It is way up here on this mountain. Push the old Cummins pretty hard to get up here. Only with 20,000 pounds. I couldn't imagine 40,000 pounds. 45,000 pounds. But I don't think that's Fabrical. That's something else. So we still got 0.3 miles on that. That's Certain Feed, I think it's that. Right. Promising. Bunch of JB Hunt trailers and a bunch of other ones. Bedway. Okay. And I see Fabrical straight ahead. Where is receiving? I see this little one over here, and then I see trailers over there. What does that tiny little red lettering say? Distribution center. Okay. We're gonna go for here. So there's plenty of room to turn around. Entrance only down there. So let's stay out of the way up here and go down to the employee driver entrance. All right, we made it though. And the old but new air dryer did great. So let's get that new one in the mail and replace it. So she was like, "Hey, you're supposed to be here at 12," and I said, "I know, I had a little failure." She said, "Don't worry about it." So they have a night shift too, so I would have been unloaded anyways, but you don't know that stuff. I mean, I could have called, but I just rushed it all the way up here, and we're about an hour late, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna get us unloaded. So it's one of those take your whole trailer off, disconnect kind of places. So we disconnected, get a green light, go back and get our paperwork. See if there's anything late in the day, but I'm just glad I got off the truck after getting stuck at the TA back there for replacing that air dryer. But we got it done, got it fixed. Know your trucks, so I can tell you if you're gonna come out here, know how to replace certain stuff like that, or how to cage a chamber on one of your brakes if one of your brake chambers goes out. I have a video way back on that. Just different things that'll keep you rolling instead of calling a tow truck and wasting that load being delivered on time or that load being delivered that day. And the tow bills. Tow bills can be anywhere. They can be as cheap as $200, which I've been lucky to have, or they can be as much as $2 grand, $3 grand. So. Yeah, but we're getting locked in now. Looks like we're going red lights. Yeah, we're red lights. All right, well, God bless, guys. Hope you guys all get ready for the 4th of July. We'll do one little last thing here. We'll let Truck and Wife talk. If you don't know who Truck and Wife is, we're gonna do a giveaway every month. So this one ends on July 4th. And if God willing that the truck gets back down to South Carolina, which I pray it will, I'll be able to shoot some fireworks off with my babies and my wife, and we will announce that giveaway live on Saturday night. So I'm sure everybody else will be with their families and enjoying theirs, but if you're around for 6 o'clock Western time and 9 o'clock Eastern time, we'll do a little Saturday Night Live and reveal this winner. Bear with us on that because we're not 100% sure how this works, first time doing it, but it's a cool NES system. The Super Tecmo on it, that's pretty much the only reason I wanted it, but it has everything else, Street Fighter, all the Street Fighters, all the Mike Tyson punch-outs, all that kind of stuff. So here's Truck and Wife, and then I'll close it up after that.
We're doing our retro NES giveaway still. If you want to go ahead and press that little arrow right there, it's going to bring that link down. Go and sign up. Also, right below that, there's a subscribe button if you want to go ahead and hit that for us. Thanks, guys.
All right, for those of you new to the channel, that is Truck and Wife. She handles all the back office stuff for our trucking company and our YouTube channel. She's kind of someone we throw in the mix every now and then to bring a different face. But thank you every single one of you who has subscribed. We're almost at 15,000, and that is just a blessing from God. So we appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'll keep trying to bring whatever knowledge I have here. I don't know it all, but I feel like I have a little bit of a grasp on kind of what you need to do out here to be successful. So we'll We'll see you next time. Happy 4th of July if anybody doesn't see us on Saturday. And God bless.